Hi, everyone. This is Charles Rose Jr. with the Master Passive Income Real Estate Podcast, where we teach you how to generate cash flow from rental properties. And today, we're going to talk about how you can invest in real estate with private money. Why invest in real estate with private money? Number one, you can close deals much faster when you invest with private money. So typically, if when you invest money with a traditional loan such as a Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac, it may take up to 30, even up to 90 days to close deals on these properties, and they put you through so many stuff. You've got to get appraisals, you have origination fees, underwriting fees. Everyone is reviewing your property, and it can take a long time. And sometimes we don't have all that time, and we may end up having to ask for an extension in our contract. While the seller may give you an extension in your contract, I personally like to try to close my deals within the contract times, and that's where if I don't, if something pops up where we can't close in time, the seller will have no reason to back out. That's the number one reason that I would say is definitely you can close deals faster. But there are also other reasons. With private money, typically your closing costs will be less than most traditional lenders or even hard money lenders. A lot of times with hard money lenders, you're paying 5% of the purchase price in closing costs. Other lenders may be 2%, 3%. I've closed a number of private deals where I had no closing costs. The only thing I paid my private money lenders was the monthly fees. Some may charge you a few points for closing costs, but in general, typically the amount you're paying in closing costs is much less with private money. Another reason why it's good to close real estate deals with private money is because you can close more deals. So I hit a point in my real estate investing journey last year where I was running a bit low on cash to buy properties the traditional way, such as saving up 20 to 25% for a down payment and then going after a Fannie Mae Freddie Mac loan, pay the down payment, and they pay whether it's 80% or 75% of the purchase price. I was running a bit low on cash and I wanted to build my portfolio. And so one of the things that I thought was that, hey, I can tap into private money. All I have to do is find good deals and find private money lenders, and I'm able to close much more deals than I would using the traditional methods. Another way that you can close more deals is that a lot of times some banks only allow you to have 4 mortgages under your personal name. That can be a problem when you invest. Some banks allow more, but traditionally Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, they allow you to have up to 10 loans under your name. So when you reach 10 loans, you're going to have to find another way to keep on growing your portfolio. And one of the great ways is private money. I just love investing in private money. It is so awesome. One of the things that you could also do with private money is close nothing down deals. I've actually closed nothing down deals with private money, and it is awesome when you go to the closing day and you close the deal with no money out of your pocket. And sometimes you can even close deals and get money out of at closing, and you can use that money for small repairs here and there or whatever you need to do. But I just love doing that. That's a little bit more advanced. Sometimes it takes more time to find a nothing down deal, but it is possible with private money. You may be thinking, what are some of the ways that you can find private money? Where can you find private money? There are a number of places you can find private money. One of my favorite places where you can find private money is through friends and family. Sometimes we have friends and family who have a ton of money sitting in their bank account literally losing money, because if you calculate inflation, the rate of inflation every year compared to the interest rates, I think inflation is about 2% a year. And interest, the amount of interest they make on their bank account, probably 0.1%. In a high yield savings account, they may be making closer to 1%, but that fluctuates with the market. So they're literally losing money by keeping their money in that savings account. You could help them make more money by investing that private money with you rather than letting it sit in the bank account. So you're creating a win-win situation for family and friends. Another way that you can find private money is through investor groups. You can find private money through investor groups. In these investor groups, like the Real Estate Investors Association or local real estate clubs in the area, a lot of times you have people who may not necessarily want to buy rental properties themselves because for whatever reason, maybe they don't want to deal with tenants or have their property manager deal with tenants. Maybe they don't want to do that. Maybe they just want to invest in real estate through a private loan. With the private loan, they will come to these real estate meetings. I literally went to a real estate investors association meeting where a private money lender was literally there, and he literally invested one of the deals that the investors advertised at that meeting. So that investor walked out of that meeting that night with a private money lender. For those of you who may be wondering what a private money lender is, just to be completely clear, instead of you going to a bank, you can go to a private individual, a friend, a family member, whoever have money sitting who can invest. You go to them, you borrow money to buy the property, and you pay them back. You borrow money and you pay them back. So instead of going to the bank, you borrow money from an individual. So we were talking about ways that you can find people or find private money lenders to help you buy real estate and invest and grow your portfolio. One of the ways that I like is reaching out to college friends, or it could be high school friends, or it could be friends from a certain group, or whatever, wherever you met people with money. And I actually have a pretty cool story of how I got my first private money loan. As I mentioned a little bit earlier, I was looking for more ways to invest in real estate, and I had to find more creative ways to invest in my real estate through private money lending. And so I thought about one of my awesome college friends who had a business, who had some money saved up, and he shared it with me. And so I shared with him. I said, "Hey man, I'm investing in real estate, and I know a cool way that you can invest in real estate too without taking all the risk, without dealing with tenants. I can deal with that part, and I could help you make money in interest payments." And so my friend was very interested in this. And so he literally loaned me money to buy a property. I was able to buy a property from one of my college classmates, and it was awesome. And I actually paid him back in 7 months. And what I did to pay him back was I did a cash out refinance, and I paid him back that money that he loaned me to buy a property. So that was so awesome, being able to borrow money from a college classmate and pay him back that money. I bought the property with the private money, with his money. I did a little bit of work on the property. Then I took it to a traditional lender, got the property refinanced, pulled the cash out, paid him back, and was able to even take some cash and put it into another property. It is such a great way to invest in real estate and build your portfolio to buy more properties. You may be wondering, what are private money investors or private money lenders? What are they looking for? There's a number of things that they look for. A lot of times, private money investors look for experience. You can certainly go to a private money lender for your first deal, but it's always better when you go to them with experience. But if you don't have experience, what you could do is learn as much as you can. And there's a lot of great free content at masterpassiveincome.com where you can get a free real estate investing course to learn about how to invest in real estate rental properties and make money every single month. So private money lenders, a lot of times they want to know, do you have experience? Do you know what you're talking about? And so it is so important to know your numbers, be able to answer the questions when private money lenders ask you, be able to know all the expenses for the properties, be able to know what the market rents are, be able to know what repairs are needed on the property. All of these things private money lenders may ask you. Some of them may even ask you for a credit report. They may want to see your credit score. Some don't. The private money lenders that I've dealt with, they looked at the property or they looked at me, who they trust. But some of them will ask you in some cases for your credit score. A lot of times they want proof of identity, maybe if they don't know you too well. And sometimes they'll ask you even to use the property as collateral. I think it's fine for certain deals. Just make sure it works. Make sure it's the best thing. And finally, it is so simple. You can do a private money loan through a simple promissory note, which your title company or your real estate attorney can draft up for you so that you can come to that agreement with your private money lender. It is not a hard process. It really isn't. And we have a lot of great content in the Master Passive Income course that can help you through the entire process on how to use private money to invest in real estate. There you have it. It is a great way to invest in real estate and build your portfolio, especially if you're running low on money. Instead of going to the bank, you can go to a private money individual. You can go to family, friends. I gave you a situation of how I borrowed money from a college buddy. You can use private money to build your portfolio. So I want to encourage you to go out there and meet people, network, figure out how you can use private money to grow your real estate portfolio. It is so amazing. Like, I pretty much use private money for almost all of my deals to purchase them. Even though I can use some of the Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac loans upfront, I just love using private money. I can close the deals faster. I can be more competitive on my offers. So many reasons. For so many reasons, I like using private money. And so that's my strategy right now. I'm closing just about all of my deals with private money. And then I'm refinancing those deals into a more long-term loan. In some cases, I can pull cash out and invest in another property. But this is such a great strategy to use. Again, if you want to learn more about it, you can sign up for the Master Passive Income course where we will walk you through the content from start to finish. We even have a wonderful coaching program. I'm now coaching with Dustin in the program. Dustin is an amazing coach. He is my personal coach, my friend, my mentor. He is such a phenomenal guy with an amazing family and a great attitude, with such an amazing vision to help other people become financially free through real estate investing. So Dustin has a lot of great content, a great coaching program, and so many resources that can help you invest in real estate and build up that cash flow through rental properties. So I want to encourage you again to use private money. The private money is out there. It's such a great way to build your real estate portfolio fast, quick, and easy. Go ahead and find some private money lenders and let us know about it. You can get in touch with us through the Facebook groups, through email, or whatever you need. We'll have a lot of ways that you can learn more and reach out to us in the show notes. So I just want to encourage you all to go after your dreams and make money through rental properties. Make that cash flow.